Okay, hello everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? Thank you very much. Today we are doing this exercise, this very simple exercise, okay? It's called Last Summer, okay? We are going to divide it in two very important steps. The first one, you have to read it, this text, for your own, in complete silence, okay? And while you're reading the text for your own, you have to do two very important things. First of all, if you find any word that you don't know their meaning, for example, in this case, I don't know, holidays, if you don't know the word holidays, you have to circle it, okay? You circle the word. And also, the second thing, it's also very important, you have to underline those words, or those verbs that are in past. Okay, for example, went. Went, it's a verb that is written in past, so you have to underline it, okay? Very good. And after you finish reading and circling and marking and that stuff, we are going to read it out loud, so you can ask me those questions that you have, okay? And last but not least, you are going to answer these questions, okay? There is two important things that we have to mention also. That is, first of all, you have to mark in the text where did you find those answers, okay? For example, in the first one, where did Helen go last summer? So I am reading, and Helen, last summer holidays, I went with my family to Paris. So this is the answer, okay? So you mark it. And also, the most important thing, you have to answer the questions in past, okay? So you have to write, Helen went with her family to Paris, okay? Using went, using past tense. Did I explain well? There is something that I need to explain more about.
Hi classroom, may I have your attention please? Alright, pay attention carefully. We are going to do the following activity. A crisscross puzzle. So listen to me. This exercise is going to help us remember some summer vocabulary. In this case, specifically, beach sports and our routine based on what we do during these holidays. To make it easier, I recommend you write under each image the word you think it represents. When all of you have every image with its name, we are going to correct them. And if somebody has doubts about any word, don't worry, because I'm going to proceed to make a definition of each of them, but with a little bit of your help, obviously.
Yay!
All together. Now, if you already know all the words clearly, we will start to fill our puzzle, writing the words horizontally or vertically, depending on what the exercise tells us to do. I hope you have understood me very well, but if not, now it's time to express your doubts.
Teacher!
Good morning, everyone. Can I have your attention for a minute, please? Alright, thank you. Today we're going to do an exercise called Sentence Jumble. To complete this activity, you will need to follow some steps that I'm going to explain to you right now, and you will do it individually. First of all, you'll have to read the instructions that appear at the beginning of the page. That says the following. Put the words in the correct order to make a sentence. Once you have read the instructions, you have to carefully read every word that appears in the page. For example, in the first one we have fell, lazy, asleep. Then, if it is a word that you don't understand or that you don't know the meaning of that word, you must underline that word. For example, in the first one, asleep. If I read that word and I don't know what it means, I underline it. Additionally, if you don't understand something, or if you don't know something, you can use the images that appear on the left to see the context of every sentence, because every image is connected to one sentence. So, Mikkel, have you understood everything? Do you know what we have to do? Alright, so let's do it.
class, hello everyone. Today we are going to learn some prepositions of place. Does anyone know what they mean? Don't worry, we are going to read them carefully, okay? Now I'm going to share you a sheet of paper for each one that there are explained 4 prepositions of place, okay? There are between, near, next to, and opposite. We are going to read them all together, and if you have any doubt, raise your hand, okay? The next activity will consist of filling in the blanks. To do so, we have a drawing of the city and under it sentence with blanks. You must fill in the gap with the preposition described above. Remember that you can look in the paper to help to do it, okay? And for this activity, we are going to do the first all together, okay? For the last activity, you will have to do a drawing. You will choose a preposition and represent it. For example, to represent the word between, you can draw a chair, a ball, and a chair. And then the ball is between 2 chairs. So you must choose one preposition and represent it. Come on, if you have any doubt, tell it to me.
Alright class, today we are going to learn about animals with a fun exercise. This one. Let's focus and do our best work. Pay close attention to the instructions. Could you read the statement until the point, please, here? Okay, so read and number. Then we are going to do the second part of the activity, this one. First, look at the list of the animals that we have at the top of the exercise. You will see names like panda, hippo, tiger, and others. And each animal has a picture next to it, okay? Each animal has a picture. And your job is to match the number, this number, with the picture, with the right picture, in which appears the animal. In the sample, we have a panda, okay? And here we have the number 1, so write number 1 there, okay? Take your time, please, and match each animal to each picture, okay? Number it in the correct form. So, do you need to write the numbers next to the animals? Yes, thank you. So, now the second part. Could you read it, please, here, the second part? Okay, thank you. So, complete the badges in the exercise below, draw, and write the missing animal in the correct form. So you will see some badges, okay, here with missing animals, and your task is to draw the missing animal and write its name. Look at the sample, okay? We have already drawn a gorilla and written its name. So for the other badges, do the same. Draw the missing animal and write its name in the correct form. Here we have all the names, okay? Don't forget the last animal which you need to draw and write the name. It's empty, this badge, so you have to draw it, all the animal, and write in the correct form. So remember, if you have any question, raise your hand and ask. Now let's start working on the exercise. I will walk around to help if anyone needs it. So are you ready to start? Okay, is the exercise clear? Completely clear? Okay, thank you very much. Come on.